Hello and welcome to another weekly video lesson. My name is Annie. I'm one of the registered dietitians with the KU Weight Management Program, and today we are going to be talking about home workout strategies. So let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. So why might we want to devote a whole video to talking about home workout strategies? Well, in my personal experience with seeing patients in our weight management clinic, one of the biggest barriers I would say that I've heard is my patients aren't exercising because they can't seem to make themselves get to the gym. And once they get home, they're not really sure what really they could do in terms of exercise. So they end up not exercising at all. And what's important is what we've seen in research and through seeing patients is it's important to remove as many barriers as we can between you and exercise. So if you've noticed that getting to the gym alone is a barrier to you doing the exercise, then we can remove that barrier by just planning first and foremost for you to be doing all of your exercise either at home or outdoors. So we remove that kind of middleman, if you will, of having to get a gym membership and then actually having to make yourself go to the gym. So home workout strategies are going to be important if you feel like you haven't been able to get into a good routine with exercise yet, or even if you are a gym goer and you just have those days where you don't feel like going to the gym, especially, in the last couple of years with COVID-19 and having that risk and being in public places, home workout strategies are going to be important kind of across the board. So this video really is to make you aware of what options you can have in terms of home workout strategies, and then also how to put together your own home workout as well. So home workout strategies are important. My first piece of advice for you is to make a plan. So we know that if we write out a plan in advance, either, day to day or week to week for exercise, we're more likely to hold ourselves accountable and get it done. So before we even jump into how to create your own at-home workout, I would want you to get in the habit of making a plan. For example, you would need to write down in your planner or put on your Google Calendar, okay, I'm going to be exercising Monday, Wednesday, Friday over my lunch break. If you work remotely, or right at 4:30 once you get home from work if you work at an office somewhere. So first and foremost, the first goal I'm going to give you is to make a plan, write it down, and hold yourself accountable. Next is to figure out what you can use in your home space to utilize for your workouts. So get creative with this. Hopefully over the last couple of years, maybe you have already done this to be creative, to get some exercise in without having to go to a public place or to a gym to exercise. So at-home items that you can use for exercise, anything that can add resistance to your workouts. So that could be water bottles, that could be canned goods, items like that. You can also use a chair or stairs for resistance and just for an added challenge and added dimension to your workouts. Additionally, you can, over time maybe collect some resistance bands or even light dumbbells that you can use and store in your home. A lot of times those could be for sale inexpensively on Facebook Marketplace, or you could get them from loved ones as well. So think about what type of workout you maybe are intrigued about doing or want to do, and then see if there are at-home items that you can use for that workout. And some of those that I listed there could be helpful to get you started. Additionally, there are months out of the year in Kansas where we can exercise outside. So get familiar with where you live, and if you don't feel comfortable in your direct neighborhood, try to find a track or a park or a trail of some kind, or even a safe, well-lit street where you could do any sort of walking or jogging, or if you're at a park, you could do, some sort of bench workout. Utilize those resources around you so you can either set yourself up to do at-home workouts or outdoor workouts. So next, I actually want to talk about how to utilize all of those things and create your own at-home workout. So let's go ahead and talk about that next. All right, so how to put together your own at-home workout. Like I said, first and foremost, write down what you're going to do for your workout plan or put it in your phone, something to set in stone what you're going to be doing. So in the moment when you're supposed to be starting your exercise, you don't feel flustered or overwhelmed in trying to make a plan, because sometimes that can keep us from doing the workout altogether. So your 4 components that you're going to need to decide are your warm-up, what type of exercise you're going to be doing, how many repetitions or how much long of duration you're going to be exercising for, and then decide your cool down. So I'm going to walk you through 2 examples of this depending on if you want to plan a cardio-based workout or a strength-based workout. So let's start with a cardio workout. Let's say that you've made your goal to do some walking on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every week. So for example, we want to start with our warm-up. Warm-up can be anything where you're working the muscle groups that you plan to work during your workout, so you get them really prepped and ready. We also want to raise your body temperature so you're ready to take on the exercise. So if you're someone who's going to go for a walk for one of your workouts, let's say you plan to warm up just by doing a slow walk on a flat surface. And then we will move right along to step 2, which is what type of exercise you'll be doing. We are going to be doing walking. Step 3 is either number of repetitions or duration of exercise. So let's say for this example, you decide I'm going to walk 15 minutes out and 15 minutes back. Or you could say I'm going to walk half a mile out and half a mile back, and you can plan your route that way. And last, we would need a cool down. So for this example, I would encourage you to walk slowly and on an even surface again for about 5 minutes. Or you could even utilize some other resources, like using a free YouTube video for a cool down stretch session for 5 minutes, or even a short yoga flow to cool down. So especially when doing these outdoor or at-home workouts, utilize free online resources too. All right, so let's walk through a strength training example. So again, we're going to walk through those 4 steps. First and foremost, you need to decide your warm-up. So let's say for this example, we are going to be doing it. You want to venture into an upper body workout and you have some light dumbbells at home. So let's say for our warm-up, you just do some body weight push-ups against the wall. So you know you're going to be working your upper body. So a gentle way to ease into that movement, but also warm up those body groups, would be push-ups against the wall, which are a little bit easier and less strenuous than doing a full push-up on the ground. Now, we need to decide our second step, which is type of exercise. So like I said, we want to work upper body strength for this example. So let's say you decide that you want to work biceps, triceps, and chest. So those are the types of exercise you want to do. Strength training, using dumbbells, and you decide your 3 areas that you want to work on for that day. Third step, decide your duration or repetitions. So let's say for a simple example, you want to do 12 reps of push-ups, 12 reps of tricep extensions with your dumbbells, and 12 reps of bicep curls with your dumbbells. And we say that we want to do that 3 times through. So you're kind of creating a circuit. So you do it 3 times through each of those body groups. And then for a cool down, let's say you do, again, maybe you look on a free YouTube video for 5-minute stretching session or 5-minute yoga cool down. So then you have that covered. So those are 2 examples of how to make an exercise plan at home and what that might look like for you so you feel really set up for success. Like I said, I really encourage you to utilize free online resources. And additionally, we actually have a ton of at-home exercises and body weight exercises that you can look at in your binder. And it provides a description and a picture of those exercises. So if when I'm walking through the example of the strength training workout, for example, if those exercises don't sound familiar to you or you wouldn't even know where to start to put together your workout plan, I encourage you to use that resource as well. If anything, I hope that this lesson helps encourage you to get started in some kind of exercise routine if you haven't already. And if you really find that you haven't been successful in getting to a gym or trying a group fitness class, I really encourage you to explore some at-home workout options or outdoor workout options. Because like I said, anytime we can make exercise more accessible or a little bit easier to get started, in the moment you're going to be way more likely to actually follow through and doing it. So I hope our examples of creating your own workout were helpful. Like I said, it's just 4 simple steps. The big component here is to plan ahead, make an exercise plan, and then follow through with it. But utilize your options at home, utilize body weight exercises, online free resources, and the main goal is just to get moving, just to challenge yourself, get that heart rate up, and to build strength. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be expensive. The easier, the better, and you're going to be more likely to do it that way. So thank you so much for following along, and I will see you next time.